Hello, John here, also known as Venator, and welcome back to the TGC Tours. So this week we're at the Billy Mays Memorial, which is at Blacktail Creek. I'm not too certain about this course, don't know too much about it. So we're coming off at a pretty good week last week. We ended up under 25th place, so I don't know what that'd be, like 23rd, 22nd or something like that. So it's a pretty decent week for us actually. Let's see how we do on this one, keep the momentum going. So let's see what the settings are. So we've got blue tees, and it's low wind speed, and everything else is default. So let's see what the defaults are then. So we are looking at firm fairways, firm greens. Green speed is medium fast. Okay. So what I have done, I have changed a few things about my player. So I have got some different clubs. So before I had a 5-iron up and then a 3-iron right next to each other, and the distance was a bit all over the place. Like there's too much of a difference between the two, so I've changed that. I've got a 4-iron in there now, and I've got a 6-iron as well to make a bit more of a gap. And then I've also changed my archetype to woodsman, so it means my putting's not quite as good now. Oh, that's nice. I like that as the first view. But my range has gone up, and hopefully it helps when it comes to okay, I'll go over here. When it comes to if I get into the rough, which I think straight away I'm already in a tricky situation. Okay.
And from the fairway sand.
Okay. I'm just going to go with the 3-iron here.
Not the greatest of contact.
So I've hit it slow a couple of times so far. And the woodsman situation sort of makes more sense now already. Right, let's see if I can get a bit of a handle on what I'm doing here.
This one's heading for
so
the
it's
sand,
a slow start, quite literally. It's a slow start.
Let's get out of this sand.
Okay, that's the first shot I've done that hasn't been slow. It's bounced right past it. It's not the best start.
Okay, here's your 5th shot.
So that's a bit of a shame. We're going to start with at least a bogey here.
5 feet left to go. Looking good.
Okay, so it's just a bogey.
Not a sign of things to come.
I mean, to be honest, I didn't really deserve much better than that with that particular hole. I mishit quite a few shots in a row. So, okay, that's fair. Let's hope I can play a bit better than that, though.
Number 2.
But yeah, it's a bit of a gamble, changing all of this and then going into a TGC Tour event. Oh, wow, okay.
Oh, that's no good. Well, that won't do.
Not the best.
Setting up here, looking at an
definitely have to get a bit of a grip on what I'm doing here. That was a good shot. But that position, that's great. That's exactly what we want. If it stops, that's even better. Okay, yeah, that's worked out.
Okay, here's your putt for birdie.
So yeah, my shot accuracy and swing path, etc., might not be as good anymore.
Ouch.
Oh, that's close. And putting won't be as good. My putting skills have gone to 70-something overall for putt path and the other one. That's good to get a par, though. Going in the right direction. Okay, I think I'm just going to go with the 6-iron, which again, new club.
A little too much to the right.
A little bit too much to the right, but the distance was pretty good.
Okay, we'll get on the green, maybe on the next shot. Let's get out of this green side rough cleanly.
Oh, not too far away.
Coming through with the chip. Good luck on this one.
Okay.
Save, possibly.
So another par. So we've got a couple of pars to make up for that bogey on the first hole.
For the day.
We're starting to play better, which is good. That shot was very close to being a good one, that first shot, the drive.
Hole now.
So this catches you out, this course, by the looks of it. It's quite tricky there. Got obstacles in the right places. Okay, so I think that's a pretty good safe shot.
It was tidy.
Worked out quite nicely.
From here we're looking at about 195 yards or so to the pin.
I think that sums it up. Tidy is what John just said there. That's quite accurate.
Well, this approach is
Not as
leaning a bit
tidy.
to the right.
Okay, so it's on the green, but it's miles away.
Here's a putt for birdie.
So I'm playing this a little bit later than usual in terms of... I can't, I just aim at it. A lot of people have already played round one. There's like 50 odd people that had already played by the time I put this on. And it looks like 1 under or so is about the cut line at the moment.
Let's get back on the green.
So, oh yes, I needed that. Oh,
saving yourself.
that's
like
fortunate.
That.
I don't do a lot of chipping, so it's good to... My chipping is something I've been practicing. Chipping in general. So yeah, I'm a bit more aggressive now. I don't tend to put as much spin on the ball.
On to a par 5 hole on this
but yeah, so 1 under looks like it's about the cut line.
Oh,
looks like it's going to be quite tricky to get 1 under based off how I'm playing at the moment. Well, we'll just keep playing that game.
Shot on this 5th hole.
Right, I'm going to go with this, even though it's quite a distance extra. That elevation may help me, and it hasn't really. Okay, that's not too bad actually.
Up here, nestled into this greenside rough.
Try and get this close. See, this is where maybe spin would have helped actually. Oh, see, that's too aggressive, and it's cost me now. Frustrating.
And this putt is very, very long.
Very frustrating.
Do what you can. See if we can get this close.
I don't actually know which way to pull this, so I'm just going to go with it. See if we can get it close. It is close, but it's not a par. I mean, it's not a birdie, it's a par again. So struggling to get that 1 over out of our system. But we're in 5. We're only through 5.
6th hole coming up.
Okay, so if I aim over here. I've aimed a bit too far to the right, unfortunately. And it's bounced, a very nice bounce there, into the right direction. Definitely some scoreable elements to this one. There's a few eagle opportunities by the looks of it. That's a decent shot.
Let's take this for birdie and peace out. What'd he say? Oh, it's getting there.
Oh, I've mishit that. That might be the
firm on that one.
The archetype
putt here.
a little bit there.
Oh, right there.
Felt like a very sharp turn. I know the swing path was wrong, but I wonder if that's what it was. It's maybe not as forgiving. Okay, so 1 over, but as I say, 1 under would probably be about the cut line. Of course, my goal every week is to try and make the cut, so we'll see how I do there. So if it's 240, so 235 would be if it's 30 feet. So it's a bit less than that. So I'm going to go with the 4-iron, which again, it's one of the newer clubs I've got. Ah, no. I think that was the right club by the looks of the distance there, but that's an awful shot. I've hit the timing right, which is nice. Way too far to the right.
And you've got this left for par on this one. So far, so good.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So we've got a par out of that. We've done well to not be missing, to lose shots, really, since that first hole. Pretty good performance so far.
Good luck. Par 3.
One of the harder courses we've played for a while, actually.
Oh,
no, I've overclubbed it.
The green.
Okay.
All right, setting up now in the bunker. Let's see what you got.
That going to stop? It does stop eventually.
Left to do here. Nice shot. And for the save.
Okay, so got another par. So doing okay.
That one, you are sitting at 1 over par.
It's a nice course. I like that first hole, the river, etc. That was really nice.
Here we go. Teeing this one up on the 9th hole.
Another river coming through this one. That's pretty much exactly where you'd want it to go. Yeah,
Well
good.
done.
My 3-wood has got more range to it than it had before as well. I've modified a few bits and pieces. Maybe not the most sensible shot.
I'm sure that's not what you intended.
Hoping the lie would
Setting
do
up
more.
here now for our third shot.
Okay, hold on. Okay, if I do this and hit it, possibly the worst I've hit a shot in a while.
Fourth shot.
Yeah, this isn't my day, is it, at the moment?
Your fifth stroke here.
So there you go. I wonder if it is a mistake changing my my attributes. Just stuck with what I know.
Nice chip.
So a double bogey is not good.
That'll do.
So at the moment, I think it's damage control. See if we can get a bit of a grip on what we're doing, because that was not a good hole again there.
10th hole now coming at you.
Oh, is this going to make it? It is, just about. Okay.
Okay, you've got about 220 yards to go.
Looks like the right club. It's a little bit slow.
Right of the pin.
So a little bit slow, went very far that way.
We'll be on the green soon enough. And this is your third shot.
Perfect tempo again. Pretty good.
Chip shot there, pure. That's pure.
And there's a par.
You're in there
okay.
With a par.
So we've yet to get a birdie
3 over par for the day.
this round. 3 over. We're near the bottom of the leaderboard with that score.
Par 4 for this one.
There's plenty of holes left.
You made good contact.
Still getting to grips with changing the stats around a little bit, but to be honest, I don't know how much of a difference the stats actually make and how much of it is just me at the moment. That was a good pitch shot.
This one's going to need to bite.
We'll have to bite. I don't know if it's going to roll back a bit. It looks like it might. I try to change the camera angle a little bit. The camera angle's not always the best.
You had that one dialed in, didn't you?
Okay, that was a good shot.
This putt is measuring in at 11 feet.
Oh, unfortunate. I need to start making the putts as well.
Currently sitting at 3 over par.
That was an unfortunate miss there. So through 11, we're 3 over.
Teeing her up now on a par.
Which is not like us really at all. I'm not trying to be cocky about it, but I am fairly consistent a lot of the time.
Can we get a kick left?
Oh, where's this going to land? With the hill there.
That should do nicely. Here's a putt for 19 feet.
Oh, and it's turning the right way.
And just drop this on in and you'll get a par.
Definitely haven't got a hold of the greens yet either.
On your round.
My putting's been okay at best. Which again, I'm not sure if it's the archetype or if it's just in my head.
Best of luck to you on this par 4.
Okay, so I guess I'll go over this way.
Oh, that was a fine swing. Fine swing.
Decent enough shot.
And here's our second shot on the 13th.
Go with the sand wedge flop just because it's uphill. Right, so I hit that fast, but at least it got over the bunker and everything.
Here's a look for birdie.
This is definitely a more tough course than some of the other ones I've played recently.
Just didn't go. And you're
yeah, a bit of a shame. 3 over through 13 is not a score I'm particularly happy with.
Go on hole number number 14.
But it's not the end of the world.
Silky swing.
Okay.
Okay, we are about 245 yards out from here.
Oh no. Here we go. So this is where I don't have a middle one. I used to have a hybrid here. Oh, that's a bit of a safer shot going to the right there.
And there's some
He
fantastic
says maybe it's going to be a
golf putting
really
for
difficult
eagle.
toss now. Yeah.
This one for eagle.
But it is for eagle. Means if I can get it close, we should be safe for a par at least.
No,
We
that
are.
was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. Well, it's heading towards the hole.
There we go. We've got a birdie.
And count it. That's for birdie.
There we go. Finally, we're 14th hole
Right
to
now
get a
you're just
birdie.
2
That is
strokes above
crazy.
par.
Of course, not finding this an easy one at all. Definitely think it's more mental
This
with
one's
me at the
open
moment.
in at a par 4.
Right, I think I'm just going to be a little bit too bold with this one, maybe.
That's looking nice off the tee.
That's a pretty good shot, actually.
And from 37 feet out.
I'm going to keep this basically without moving it. I'm going to just keep it straight and see what happens. You can see it is going the right way. I didn't put enough pace on it, sadly,
man.
but
Just
there you go,
missed
2 birdies in a row.
Okay,
That's great.
sitting at 1 over par.
That's good. We're going in the right direction, which is positive.
And getting ready to tee off here on the 16th hole.
I hit it perfect, but the swing path you can see goes slightly to the left, and that's actually enough. The problem with master difficulty, it's
happened there?
very harsh. But that wasn't just like that's just slightly, really. I might just go with this one. Okay, well executed shot. It's not going to get there. It's not quite. It's not the right club really, but. Ah, no.
This one's 8 feet away. This putt's good so far.
I'm lucky it didn't roll back down the hill, that a chip shot. But okay, so +1 would be salvageable, to be honest. As a first round, it wouldn't be the end of the world to be on +1. If I can get to par or under par,
hole number 17, ready to go.
That obviously would be better. Right, so I think this is the shot.
I think this is bound for the green.
Bounced a bit too much.
Whoopsie! You actually ended up in the deep stuff.
Ooh, close.
Here we go. Drop this and save that par. Nicely
Just
done.
There we go. Right, okay. So we've got 1 hole left.
1 over at the moment.
Tricky course. Going to be hard to make the cut on this course by the looks of it. That first hole with the bogey and then getting a double bogey and another one really has cost me. This isn't one you can sort of just bounce back from casually like some of the other ones I've been playing. The other week I had 3 over at one point, I ended up getting 3 under for the round. But yeah, doing that on this one is tricky. Let's just say that.
And this one's about 100 yards out.
Okay. I'm going to go 1 club down. Ah, no.
Well, I can't hit all the greens.
No.
This is our 3rd shot.
That's close enough. So it looks like we're going to finish, hopefully, 1 over. We are here. Okay. So not a good start, really. It's rare for me to actually get over par these days. That's an unfortunate one.
All right, as we
But we'll see how we do in round number 2. Hopefully we can bounce back and make this cut. Fingers crossed. Yeah, until next time, yeah, see you soon.
Thanks for playing.
Goodbye.
I had a bit of fun.